task force! Engage!
Scientists are conducting a crucial experiment, with the area outside the lab surrounded by the military. But things are far more complicated than they seem on the surface. An engineer replaces the drill bit on a machine. When the removed bit is magnified by 1,000 times, it reveals the presence of a super nanomite. These nanomites not only devour the hard drill bit with ease, but also reproduce at an alarming rate. And just as he picks up the drill bit, he watches in horror as it disappears at a speed visible to the naked eye. Terrified, he tries to leave, but a superior stops him.
Your sleeve.
His protective suit has been bitten through, and though he attempts to push the nanomites away, it's futile. Desperately, he bangs on the door for help, but the commander outside coldly responds that everything is under control. In just 20 seconds, the nanomites have completely consumed him, and he collapses. The staff, horrified, discovers that even the giant steel locks used to secure the experiment are quickly being corroded by the nanomites. The tempered glass begins to crack. The leaders press the gas button, unleashing flames reaching nearly 100,000 degrees Fahrenheit, burning for an hour in an attempt to eliminate the nanomites. When the fire dies down, we are shocked to find the giant is completely unharmed. Slowly, it raises its hands, and its palms begin transforming into countless nanomites. The leaders realize control has been lost and try to halt the experiment, but their superiors prevent them from doing so. The glass shatters, and thousands of nanomites swarm out, instantly consuming everything inside the lab. The army outside becomes alert to the anomaly, and the steel door begins to buckle. The 80-ton steel door is ejected into the air as the nanomites surge forth in a frenzy. The army opens fire.
Rescue task force! Engage!
But the more they shoot, the more nanomites appear. Soldiers attempt to flee. Their speed can't match the rapid consumption of the nanomites. In just a few seconds, the entire army is wiped out. The disaster quickly spreads. A truck driving along the road is suddenly attacked by the nanomites, which begin eating through the cargo area, reducing the entire truck to ashes. They leave destruction in their wake, from roadside billboards to massive sports stadiums, all of which fall victim to the swarm. The nanomites march toward densely populated cities, and it's predicted that within 24 hours, all of America will be wiped off the map. A short while ago, NASA detected an object resembling a meteor rapidly approaching Earth. The Department of Defense urgently summoned scientists, and I, as a microbiologist, was immediately dispatched to the front lines. Faced with this unknown celestial body, we were powerless to stop it, left only to pray. Until, unexpectedly, it slowed down and gently landed in New York's Central Park, causing no destruction. This extraterrestrial species appeared peaceful, but fully armed soldiers quickly surrounded the glowing orb. Scientists in protective suits gathered around it. At that moment, I felt an odd connection, and couldn't resist moving closer to the orb. As I approached, it felt as though a hand reached out, as if to hold mine. Just as I was about to make contact, gunshots rang out. Blood splattered all over me. The brutal action destroyed any trust between us and the aliens. One alien fell into my arms. Just as the atmosphere became tense, a metallic giant stepped out from the orb. The soldiers immediately went into full combat mode. The giant let out a low growl, and all the soldiers suffered intense headaches, collapsing one by one. It was clear that the giant was angry. It moved forward, preparing to kill, but the injured alien issued a command, and the giant froze. I immediately coordinated for rescue, and the injured were taken to the hospital. The doctors performed surgery to remove the bullets, but were stunned to find that the alien's skin had peeled off in large patches, resembling whale fat. Everyone was stunned. Once the skin was peeled away, a humanoid creature stood before the group.